Hello viewers, welcome back to the save. It's gone well, hasn't it, while you've been gone? Cue titles. Right viewers, welcome back, and I bring you here to the match review of our last game I played off screen, Peterborough, in the league. 3-0 up after half an hour, went really well. Drew 3-3, didn't we? McCarthy's out as well. McCarthy's out for a while. Not going well. Not going well. Today we play Sunderland, Blackpool and Rotherham in our big bumper game in 3 massive games against some of the better teams in the division. Rotherham haven't started as well, but they're still coming down. One of the better teams in there as well, although they seem to have lost a lot of players from when I was kind of seeing them against Birmingham and things, against Blues. Noel was there a long time, wasn't he? There, obviously in that transition period, trying to get back up again, but they've started poor. We're going to head straight into our Sunderland game now, and this is the team I've assembled. Becoming more of the norm now. Grimmer's obviously coming from McCarthy, who's injured, and John Batty continues to stay in for Charles, who is out for a while again. Gomez's injury, we've got some equipment on him, so he is in the team. I don't think he's ready to start. I don't think he'll be starting for a long time. Apart from that, we've got no major outs really. Everyone's back from international duty now, so it's going to be one of those. We're just going to head straight into it and see. This is a big game for us against Sunderland. There, see, right on our tails, one of the better teams in the division. If we win this, we can go 5 points clear at the top. So let's try and get into this. Also, while you've begun, we went out of the leasing.com trophy as well, which didn't care about in the slightest. So here we are for this big game. We're playing Sunderland in what has become a little bit of a rivalry between the two teams in recent years. I think more on Wycombe side really, but we're starting strong here with a throw in on this far side. Garner loses the ball, but I think Grimmer will pick this up here on that right side. Stewart in the middle of the park plays it through to Gape. Garner's got it now. He plays it out to Jacobson, and we work this well. Jacobson's cross is blocked, but John Barty comes to cover. Great ball into Wheeler, who will take on his man and does. Breaks into the box with a shot, and we're 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. Great start for the Chairboys here. Wheeler with a real good run into their box, causing all sorts of problems, and just sticks it away. John Barty does so well here to get in ahead of Kyle Lafferty, and Wheeler does the rest, just beating his man. The keeper running out, but no chance for that, and we're 1-0 up. The problem that I'm noticing though is our defending leads. McLaughlin's got the ball here for Sunderland as they try and create something with Semeno. Wheeler picks it up well, comes inside, has a look for options, plays really good stuff here. And Wheeler, when he's on form, is such a good player. Plays it out to Smith, beats his man in with 2, sneaks that in at the near post there. And what a start for us here. Only 11 minutes gone and we're 2-0 up against Sunderland. Real good start. Wheeler again all here, comes inside, plays Smith in, and I thought he'd go near far post, but he sneaks that in past McLaughlin. There's a 2-0 lead here, and again, even at 2-0 I'm worried after the recent games, but we've got it again. Wheeler, Garner playing some lovely stuff there. Stewart now in the middle of the park. Plays it out to Smith, who can only knock it on. John picks it up for Sunderland, and Dobson can now come forward. Great interception by Jacobson from the ball forward. Wheeler again, Cashcare. Oh, it's a good save by McLaughlin. Wheeler pulling all the strings again, and when he plays, we very much play. And Jacobson with the corner in now. Knocked away. Smith picks it up on the edge of the box, drives into the box, tries to beat his man for his Cashcare. Oh, he's offside. We very nearly went 3 up inside 15 minutes. It's been all Wycombe here. We've really got at them. And Willis now has got free kick in that far corner. Again, we win the ball, but Sunderland win it back with Dobson. They try and boot it forward, but John Batty picks it up in loads of space there. Alsop now can't ask for much more. So pleased with this. And Stewart puts it forward to Smith. And again, but Smith loses it, but Grimmer picks it up. Gape. And there we are, Smith outside. Can he get a cross in? Beats his man. Wheeler at the far post, and it is 3 now. Wheeler gets a deserved second goal there. And we are in dreamland. It's the seas, everybody. Oh, I'm going to have to come up with something for Wheeler. He's just been so good again. And Smith there just draws them in. Beats his man, far post. And Wheeler at the far post is a trademark. Now, with trademarking it, Wheeler, I might even change his name to Wheeler at the far post if this continues. But 3-0 up again after Peterborough. Got to be careful. But if we can keep this up. And we arrive at half time, 3-0 up against Sunderland. There's Jacobson with a corner. Wheeler hit the crossbar. Oh my god. And Jacobson will take another corner again. Cleared away by Sunderland. John Batty will try and get this. He does. Oh, he's been so good today as well. Smith is tiring, and so he's got a 9. Just wait for this. And Sunderland nearly getting the goal back. But with 20 minutes left, we're going to take Smith off. We're going to bring Tahith Chong on and see if he can, get at them a bit and finish them off, really. And I know we're 3-0 off, me said finish them off. Bit of a stretch, but given recent games, Gabe's tiring as well. We're going to bring Curtis Thompson on. I did actually for this game switch the roles of Thompson and Garner. I wanted Garner to be a bit more creative, and you can see how that's worked today, and we will take the 3 points here in a massive win. Massive 2 Wheeler goals and a Smith in an amazing first half, and I can't say how much that is a good result for us today. It was just amazing, and what a good start to our bumper episode today as well. A 3-0 beat of Sunderland. Let's get on to our next game then. Blackpool next away. So we've played our home game. We've got 2 away games now. So let's go to Blackpool. Before we get there, we also got the FA Cup first round draw. So I'm not going to do all 85 teams, but I'll do the first few. See if we pop up. So anyone's interesting there? Maidstone. Barnet. So that's a localish, isn't it, there in London? So Wycombe Wanderers will play Barnet in the FA Cup first round, and I think we'll play that. So that is in a few games' time. Right, so here we are finally. Blackpool away on a cold Tuesday night in October. So no changes to the squad. Got to go with the squad that played so well against Sunderland. Played them off the park. So straight into this. Blackpool on a cold Tuesday night. So here we are. We line up. A difficult game for us today. Blackpool, they're doing well. They're just outside the playoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do. These kind of teams we've struggled at recent games. So let's see. Scannell gets the ball for Blackpool on this right hand side. Howe tries a cross. It's blocked by Gate, but eventually does get it in. Not swayed by Grimmer, but only to Kai. We do defend really well as we push them back. The ball's put out to Howe again though, as he tries to get another cross in, which he does. Kai just heads it over. We pressed quite well there, but it was just that kind of, it just kept coming back. So it's okay start. Like 15 minutes gone. They are battering us a little bit, but they're at home, so we've got to expect teams to come at us when they're playing at home. Again, Scannell with the ball now. If we could nick it off him. He comes into Garrity in the middle. And Kai knocked away by Grimmer. Boller bursting forward. Cross in. Knocked away. Ronan. Scannell. Garrity out wide. And now Howell beats his man. Knocked away by Grimmer again. And we do clear. And now Kashket 1-on-1, and it's a good save by the keeper. And we do need to be making those chances count, when we did absorb a lot of pressure there, but Jacobson gets the ball in, and Maxwell, the Blackpool goalkeeper, kind of comes out and claims well. Grimmer throws it to Kashket here on this right hand side. Grimmer plays it into Garner, back to Grimmer. They're pressing us quite well here, trying to nick the ball off us. I've seen this a few times on Football Manager. We do pass it round nicely though, and it's back to Stewart, who tries to play a ball out to Cashcare, but Smith wins it. Grimmer now. Smith, if we can just find a bit of space. Smith does. He plays it to Cashcare. Akinfenwa, it's 1-0. And that's all it takes. It's a little bit of patience. We played really good stuff there. They really pressed us and we just were patient with it. I think Silly Grimmer did well there. And Smith, that runs he and Wheeler can do. And Cashcare holds up well. Plays it to Akinfenwa. Akinfenwa puts his 4th goal of the season in. And that's what we need to do. And 35 minutes gone, we're doing well. And now they have a throw-in on the right-hand side. Let's see if we can defend this. About 6 minutes before half-time. Cross in, and we don't. Medine just gets away from Stewart or John Butty, whoever it was, and it's too easy there. It's just simple as a throw. We don't get tight enough. How in the air he just peels away from them. Questions maybe about Alsop, but defence should be sniffing that out. And they've got a free kick here, and this is dangerous territory. It'll be Ronan that takes it for them. And just outside of the post, I think. That was curling. And as we approach half time, it's been a mixed, I think overall really, they've been on top. We scored against the run of play. This is what we've got to, it's difficult, these teams aren't going to roll over, and a lot of these teams are better than us on paper. So it is a question of us, just taking our chances, counter-attacking, and defending well. We haven't so far, and as I say all this, they come through. Grimmer picks it up, and Alsop wasn't watching there. We clear it, but it just comes back, and Ronan now with a shot and his 2-arm. I must say, we do look very much danger of losing our unbeaten record so far. They're just not, we get it there, it comes back, and Alsop not watching panics. It's one in the middle of the field, and Ronan, it's a good shot by him, but he's given too much space. This is where I've got to think, do I change it? Doncaster are currently above us, so we drop off first place as well. Wheeler's dropped massively. He's taken a knock. We're gonna have to bring him off. We're gonna go with Gomez. It's a risk, but he does coming off the bench. He's shown more to me than Chong of changing a game, and that's what we need. It's a risk with his injury, but as they hoof it forward, Grimmer will get there, and we'll try and build something now. As it's put forward, Akinfenwa wins it and holds it up. John Batty will look for something here as we just push back, and again we're lumping it forwards. I don't really know why, and they're just winning it in our midfield. I don't know if I need to bring Thompson on to. I think I'm going to do that. We'll wait for Kai to run at us, and Alsop makes a good save. Confirm that. See, we're pressing extremely urgent, and we're meant to be counter-pressing, but we're just not. I think it's down to performance at the end of the day. Look again, Smith, you look at how he played against Sunderland, and we've barely seen him today. He hasn't touched the ball. And his players, like I said, didn't I, when Smith and Wheeler play, we play. And this is a problem as the clock ticks down, and Ronan's going to put another free kick in here, and they very nearly, they have scored. It was offside. I don't know what happened there, but it's just simples we haven't done tonight. We haven't had the same intensity. I don't know if it's just tiredness. We haven't had the same intensity. We haven't passed the ball around as well. We have the same kind of fight. It ends 2-1. Blackpool fully deserved it, really. We weren't in it. A really poor showing. We haven't done it on a cold night. in Blackpool. We fall off top spot and we're finally lose as well. Our 14 game unbeaten run ends. So Wheeler's out for is he out? Will that rule him out for the Rotherham game? No. So yeah, we don't turn up. We've got to do better at Rotherham. Let's just get into that now and hope we can put that game behind us. Before we move on, I just want to acknowledge this player, Ronan. He's now called. That's one name, like Ronan the Accuser. He played too well against me, so he's just Ronan. He's a good player. He's a very good player. Right, here we are, Rotherham away. Let's try and get back on track now. I'm going to go with the same team. I don't think there's many other options because it's just Smith and Wheeler. You never know. Gabe, Garner, the people that I could drop. They're our key players if they turn up, so we're just going to go with this. So here we are, away at Rotherham. We know what we're capable of. We know they're a good team, but they're playing poorly. We know what we're capable of. So let's get into it. And Smith early on takes the ball off the Rotherham defence, but his shot is caught by Price quite easily. And another clearance by Price as they come forward. Ogben, Lindsay, Crooks. And they're playing it around nicely in the midfield. As Adolakon has it outside, and Jacobson, he got the ball. I swear he got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. Oh, that's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But there we are. Smith steps up to take it. And it's saved by Elsop. What? Oh, God. Heart in my mouth there. It's saved as they come forward. Lindsay has a shot and Elsop claims it. And, it's still 0-0 after 5 minutes. Just absurd. Elsop has been so good for a season, saves a penalty. They've got another corner with Barlaser. It's headed away and Elsop again. Oh, what a save. Just everything they're just on top of, and we win the ball. Gabe has it now. Plays it to Garner, back to Gabe. John Butty has people outside. He just goes for Jacobson, who put it to Gabe. Gabe with a great ball to Smith, and Price makes a good save there. Better is better. Barlaser now with a free kick, and now they score, and it's well deserved again. We just haven't got near them. Those free kicks we've struggled with all season in those positions. And I can't say not deserved really. So half time we're 1-0 down. Despite an Hillsop masterclass and him saving the penalty, we do go in 1-0 down after that goal just before half time. We haven't been good enough at all. They've battered us again, just like Blackpool did. We do have a corner though after half. Akinfen. Wow, and right after the break we get back in. That's exactly what we needed. Akinfenwa heads us back into his 5th goal of the season, and Jacobson with another assist, and that's what we needed. An immediate reply. And now we've got to build on that. We've got to not give them a foothold back to take the lead. 56 minutes gone, and I'll be looking at how I can change this. Wheeler we're going to bring off. Hasn't been over. We're going to go with Gomez again. Do want us to. I'm going to take a gamble of go attacking and see if we're gonna. Akinfen was knackered, so. But it's just Chang on the bench, isn't it? We haven't got. I should have Samuel on there really. Jacobson I'm going to bring off from Maskell, who's. And we're going to make the change to Bing. We'll give Chong a chance. playing as an inside forward. 10 minutes left. My last roll of the dice, really. Price pumps it forward. It's won by Gomez, who puts a lovely ball through for Kashket. And it's just, yeah, what a goal. What a 3 points this could be. I'm going to go on to cautious now. And that's what I brought Gomez on to do. He gets the ball here, and it's that little bit of magic just to create something. There, he just knows where that ball is, just be able to create something. Kashket, 7th goal of the season. As time ticks by, we actually have a corner of Gomez. And there's Kashket, and that will seal it. And that's going to be a massive goal for a massive 3 points. What a turnaround in this second half. After the disaster that was Tuesday night, we've really come back into this. Missed in the middle, but Kashket at the back post. And that will seal a really important win for us here away at Rotherham as we return to the top of League One. Maskell does well to dig that out and just clear it. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde, really. Well, opposite Hyde and Jekyll. First half we were awful. Second half we came out, scored at the right moment. The changes helped, and there we are. Chong now, can we seal it? Chong with a close, just over the bar. And that should bring us an end to this. So there's another minute left. There's still a highlight. Price hoops it forward. Gomez wins it again. And again, that ball, he just doesn't quite make it. Oh, but Kashket gets a hat-trick. A real mess up in the Rotherham backline there. Gomez again causing trouble just with those little passes. This one doesn't quite make it, but a poor back pass there. I think the pace on that there and tilt just barely touches it. Gives it to Kashket, who just rolls it into the back. And what a result this is. An episode actually started off brilliantly, went downhill, ended brilliantly again for a 4-1 win, with Kashket scoring a hat-trick in the last 10 minutes of the game. What a game. What an episode. So thank you very much for watching. Next time I see you, we're going to do the FA Cup first round as a little bonus episode. The next game after the next league game will be that Portsmouth away game. Of course, we had that thrilling 3-2 win at home. So I'll bring you that, and we're going to do the Coventry game as well. So we're going to sit a little bit free for the next games, get into the end of December before coming into January and seeing if we can make any moves in the January market. I don't think so. I might do a little bit of a transfer window special, but I'll have a think about that afterwards. But yes, so next game will be our FA Cup special. So a standalone FA Cup match for the Barnet game away there. And then after that, the video after that will be the Portsmouth and Coventry game. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. If you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe. As ever, any ideas about how we can improve the series, just comment below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Hugh24, and I'll see you again.